Morning, everyone. On that note, lots of drama on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season, but before we get to that, there's a little rumor swirling around that this will be your last season as a housewife. Any truth to this?
Well, unless they fired me, no.
Okay, you don't want to leave.
Well, you know what? Every year we talk about it. Last year I kind of thought it was, my last season because they were so mean. And then I came back and I've had a great season. So it's hard for me, though, running my business, and we're opening a dog rescue center as well and doing both shows at the same time because they shoot at the same time.
So what about the idea of any other sort of spin-offs, some LVP spin-offs besides Vanderpump Rules? Any ideas there?
Vanderpump Rules is a big show
now. Of course, I know.
It'll be doing 24 episodes this year. So, that's a lot.
Oh, well.
Can you smell that again?
No, I'm sure we will in a second.
I mean,
but look how relaxed he is. Like, this dog is just in heaven.
This is
Let
not
it go,
a good
pal.
situation, Puffy. You'll be smelling it in a second.
You, along with Kyle, are kind of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills OG queens. So how has your experience on the show changed through the past 7 years? Or is there someone, a housewife, you kind of wish would come back?
Oh, I think Joyce Giroux was just fabulous, and we've become very good friends. She's possibly one of the nicest people I've ever met. Maybe she's too nice for housewives.
The interesting thing is we see the whole thing move on. You and Kyle seem so close now, but it hasn't always been easy. So many relationships fall apart on the show, kind of come and go.
Yes.
Why do you think your friendship with Kyle has survived? What's the sort of
we
key
were
there?
friends before the show, and we've had our moments, and it is difficult sometimes because, one of the premises of reality television is to speak your mind, and sometimes you say things. And I'm sure we've both made mistakes, but I really do love her. And it's been a long time. I mean, it's been 7 years. But I think one of the things that Kyle and I share is we both have a good sense of humor. We love to laugh.
Yeah.
So I think the audience
So the length of time you've known her, maybe the sense of humor is maybe what sets her apart in your relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, speaking of Kyle, lots of drama happening with her and Lisa Rinna, of course. Last week, Rinna was caught in a pretty obvious lie with her comments about Kim Richards. And in last night's episode, Rinna said a quote, which is kind of amazing. She said, Lisa Vanderpump was like having an orgasm. She was so excited.
Yeah.
Is this true? Do you kind of enjoy seeing her spiral like this?
Well, it did shine a light on her kind of recollection skills, and that was the premise of last season, of her having a go at me. So to see her actually, on tape, getting it so wrong, it was just like, oh, well, okay, do we see, what I was dealing with last year.
What do you think of Rinna's the nude picture she posted?
I just don't know why you'd want to. I mean, I don't know that, sure, she looks great. She's tiny and she's toned, but I think my kids, even if I look that good, which I don't, would say, "Oh, Mom, what?"
We'll suffice it with you showing your. We'll suffice it with you showing your underwear.
Yeah, that was in my self-defense.
Okay,
because they were saying I was wearing drawers that big.
That makes sense. In the teaser episode for next week, we see that you and your husband Ken have what appears to be an emotional breakdown. I guess the question being, anything you can tell us about what's behind that? What's behind the tease and what we saw?
Oh my God, yeah. It's about Yulin, the fight against Yulin, and we talk about that, and the dog torture and him seeing the videos have just been horrific. And we've really tried to spearhead this campaign, and I've been to Congress to talk about it, and we're opening our own dog foundation. But it's about the torture of these dogs.
Yeah.
And if you'd seen what we'd seen, you'd understand why we're fighting it. Yeah.
And you're doing good work there, and taking that all the way to the Congress. It's incredible what you're doing.
Yeah. And we're doing a documentary, and please visit our vanderpumpdogs.org. We're starting our own rescue center in Hollywood.
So it's been an emotional season for you in many ways. You've got the dog thing going on, of course, but also you're trying to find, as you try to find your son Max's birth parents, what has been the most difficult part of that journey, and maybe as well the most rewarding part of that journey?
Well, I don't want to kind of give you the final pages of the book because you're going to see how this plays out on the show, but I always wanted to support him, but there was a lot of doubt of whether he wanted to, but I didn't want him to ever regret it.
Sure.
And I felt very much that he would put my feelings first and say, no, I don't want to because I don't want to upset you. But now, listen, I said, whatever you want to do, I'm going to support it. But he's 24 now, but you'll see how that
That's great.
Hey YouTube! Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more people now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.